Guten Tag, Taschenrechner, ich liebe dich. Ich finde du sehr langweilig. Trying to remember German from when I was in school. Failing. Taschenrechner. Scheiße. Of course. Wait, is Aldi German? It's probably not, is it? I don't know. Hello everyone, welcome back. So today I'm gonna be trying out some Aldi makeup. You guys always seem to like it when I do these videos. I wasn't sure if I was gonna film this video because in all honesty, I have like 5 or 6 products to try out and like, I don't think they're that exciting. Like I've got a primer, I have an eyeshadow palette, which is the most exciting part, and then I have 2 brow products and mascara. So this might be the most boring video I've done yet for Aldi, but you guys seem to want me to do it anyway, so. I'm not doing the headbands today because honestly, I just did my hair and it's kind of all staying in the same place, so I'm just gonna keep it back. Actually, what I'll do, I won't put a headband on for like practical reasons, but I will put one on just to make you guys happy. There we go. So first of all, I'm gonna chuck this primer on my face. This is the redness reducing primer. I actually don't have much redness. I have like a few little spots, but otherwise like I'm just a ghost right now. I swear sometimes, like, who needs security systems? Just get one of these stickers because I swear they're harder to get into than anything. Like I could probably break into a car and hotwire it quicker than I could get into one of these products. Okay, so this is what the primer looks like. Obviously because it's Hi, how are you? Because it's supposedly redness reducing, it is green. Yeah, I mean, how have I haven't even used any kind of product yet and I'm already dirty. Let me take some of that. Okay, it's very green. Shrek tutorial incoming. Put that on. Very green. Feels kind of silicone-y, it's green. I mean, do I have any redness? I actually have a bit of redness on my eyelids from where I did my like flame makeup tutorial. Has it covered up any redness? I mean, if anything, it's actually made that spot look a little bit more red. Perfect. Come on, what have you got for me? Yeah, no one will notice that. No one will notice. I'm just trying to figure out where I get any kind of redness. It's like mostly around my nose, if anything. If I like put it all over my lips. Did kind of neutralize it, to be fair. But right now I feel like because of the green, because of the fact that I just look knackered at the moment, I just look worse. To be fair, like I'm just having a laugh here, but in all honesty, I can see how that would work a little bit. It's not gonna reduce your redness much. Like that on its own ain't gonna do much for you. You will probably need to like color correct or something if you do have a lot of redness. I imagine if you do kind of suffer with like rosacea or something like that, then it probably will help it like simmer down a little bit. So then I'm not gonna do my full base makeup or anything on camera, but I do just wanna take a little bit of my Urban Decay Tinted Moisturizer thing to see how it applies on the top. This stuff is a little bit dark for me, but I will kind of lighten it up in a second. All seems to be sitting on my face nicely. Like the primer's not interfering with my foundation or anything. Yeah, I will lighten this up with concealer in a minute, don't worry. I'm not, I see what's going on here, okay? Yeah, it all looks good to me. So that was a bit of a boring start. I'm now gonna go off camera, do the rest of my face, and then we'll focus on the more like fun products, like the eyeshadow palettes, the brows, and the mascara. So let's like do some magical thing here. Ooh, and suddenly, and I'm beige. Ta-da, magic. Okay, I need to do something with my eyebrows right now because they are looking, it almost looks like I have gray hairs poking out of my eyebrows because I kind of covered them and a little bit too much foundation. So now I'm gonna go in with the dual brow pencils. These are all by the brand called Lacura. And again, I have to force my way into the packaging. So I got this in the shade dark. It's a nice little skinny brow pencil. So we've got a spoolie on one side. How thin are you? Nice little skinny nib there. Oh my God, YouTuber. Hi. So, okay. That's very dark. That's basically black, but it's all I've got, so okay. I'm gonna brush them down. I literally have like a brow fringe when I brush mine down. If I ever want the opposite of a brow lift, all I have to do is literally just do that. So I'm just gonna, oh my God, this is very pigmented. Sketching a couple of brow hairs there. Please, if you use this, do not press down hard because this is like insanely pigmented. Scooch it up, swing. Create like a little lift here maybe? Maybe? Okay, now I need to be super careful because otherwise I'll end up looking like that. Okay, I definitely should have gone for like the medium shade because yeah, this is literally black. And my eyebrows are pretty dark anyway, but now they're darker. Does that look okay or does that look crazy? Can't tell. It's quite a good brow pencil though. It is like, this one is too dark. It is. I'm a little bit afraid of it. But I feel like it's done a decent job. I mean, it's super affordable and I'm pretty sure everything's like, yeah, it's got like a little leaping bunny friend there, so it's all cruelty free. That's decent enough. Make sure you get the right shade. Don't get the dark one unless your eyebrows literally are like black, but it ain't bad. So now, yeah, I've got the brow gel in dark as well, so my eyebrows are gonna get bigger. Is this just like my eyebrow extension video take 2? Let's see, so it's a little brow gel. Okay, this looks all right. This looks okay. I've just like colored in my my hand hairs for you here. You see? So I'm just gonna brush that through my brows. I feel like that brow gel with the medium brow pencil would have been a banging little match there. I'm trying to make my brows not look too blocky, but have you met my eyebrows? If not, then hello. This one's, I'm trying to think of names. Normally I'm so quick at this. David Bowie and Pablo Escobar. All right, Ollie, put David Bowie and Pablo Escobar on my eyebrows right now. Thanks. At this point, I'm not sure if my videos are like makeup tutorials or just me talking to a camera and then Ollie editing things on my face. So now I've got the eyeshadow palette to try out, and once again, Aldi have just blatantly ripped off Anastasia, but like, I'm kind of here for it. Like, you guys know I love cheap shit. I'm trying to figure out what this, is this like supposed to be a dupe of the Norvina palette maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I'll put it on screen, but it's like, it looks like a complete dupe of the Norvina palette, which I do actually have. Would you guys be interested in me doing like a half and half Aldi makeup video? So like one side of Aldi, one side of the dupes. I feel like I've maybe even done that before, but to be honest, I forget where I am most days. I forget what day it is. I forget what year I'm in. But if you want to see that, let me know. Okay, I'm just gonna rip it open like a savage. Yeah. Oh my God. It's even velvet. Nice. Dude, this looks so similar. Why is opening a makeup product these days literally like figuring out an escape room? So yeah, this is the palette. Very nice. Not original, but very nice. Got a nice little brush in there. Might actually use that. So what should we do? Purple? We kind of have to do something with the purple, I guess. So maybe, let me blot my lid down here. I think I'm just gonna go straight in with the shade Earth and put it in there. Just sketch it in, you know? So my eye base right now isn't powdered down. It's not too tacky anymore, but it's definitely still got like a bit of tack to it. I can feel it. I mean, it's a little bit patchy. Let me try another brush. Let's just try this one from Zoeva. I feel like it's sticking to like, yeah, it's actually sticking to my, I can't wink with this eye, so I would otherwise, but like, it's sticking to my crease a little bit. It does seem to blend, but yeah, it's just sticking to my crease and just kind of, all the pigment is just chilling right in there. So what do? We have more. If at first you don't succeed, then just keep doing more of the same thing that you were doing the first time that kept failing and just keep hoping that it'll work out. And if it doesn't, then go have a nap. Yeah, this is a bit patchy. It's all right. It's not the worst that I've come across, and it is pigmented, but it isn't, it just isn't. That's all it is. It just isn't. I'm gonna sharpen that up a little bit there. I'll try a little tiny bit of Asteroid, which is like a slightly warmer shade. See if I can get that blend a little bit better on my brow there. It just looks kind of muddy, this bit especially. I'm just like, what can I do? Like, what do you want from me? Is that a little tiny bit better? Maybe. It's just kind of like, it's over blending a little bit. Don't get me wrong, for the price, it's okay. But if you're thinking this is gonna be like a dupe for Anastasia eyeshadows, I'm gonna say no. It's just kind of like similar colors. Let me try, what's this aura shade all about? I'm kind of looking at this shade here as well, called Cosmos. It's quite sheer. You know what? I'm gonna do a little cut crease situation, just like a tiny one, like a half cut crease. Take some of this base. And then, okay, initiating shrimp mode in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Something like that, maybe. I know everyone hates that I do this, but I'm using concealer, man, because that base, I'm just not digging it. So then I just like to tap in that base of my finger just so there's like a bit of a blend. Yeah. And then yeah, I'm just gonna whack that aura shade in there. Why not? There it is. It ain't perfect, but it's good enough for me. So then using that same flat brush that I was using before, I'm gonna go in with the shade Cosmos. And I'll just slap that on the lid as well. And then blend that a little bit. Is there even anything on my eyelid right now? Let's try this brush that actually came with it. This ain't doing nothing. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let's see what it's like when it's wet. It's a little bit better. I feel like I kind of preferred Aldi's other palettes, like not these kind of ones, but the ones that were just almost like the Urban Decay dupes. I'm just gonna, yeah, that's me. Like I keep going in over and over again with that and it's just not doing that much. You can obviously see it, but I've also had to layer it on like 5 times. I feel like it's a pretty kind of like wash of color, but it's not really there. It's just like the shimmer just wasn't quite doing it. I might even take a tiny little bit of Zodiac actually, just because I'm just playing around here, and just pop that more so on the inner corner. Oh, that's crumbly as hell. Oh my God, what is that? Just makes it look like I've got sleep in my eyes. Yeah, no, that shade sucks. Like, that shade actually sucks. Can't believe I'm actually hating on an Aldi product for once. Normally I'm like all over this. You've changed, Steph, you've changed. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go back in with that earth shade and just build that up on the outer corner. There's just not much going on here. Like, I'm trying to do something that's a little bit kind of bright and a little bit more, you know, not just like a standard smoky eye. And it's not really giving me much back. And there's a bit of fallout as well, how dare you. Yeah, no, not really into that actually. I'll run a bit of Venus, which is like a rosy color, on my lower lash line maybe and see what that's like. I mean, you can see that, but it's just not that pigmented. It's just a little bit kind of dusty. And I've got shimmer in my eye. Yeah, normally I really rate Aldi products, but actually I don't think I really like that. It looks nice on the outside. It's like one of those people that you meet that like look really nice and they look like a good person and they just look good on the surface. And then you actually get to know them and you're like, not feeling that at all really. I feel like my eyeshadow just looks like, kind of like kids makeup really. Let's now try their mascara here. So this is called the Lacura Define Lengthen Volumize Larger Than Life Mascara. Okay, so it's got like a little kind of like fibery hourglass shaped wand. So yeah, it just kind of looks like that. Oh, something's happening. The formula is actually quite dry, which honestly, I don't actually mind because I usually tend to prefer mascaras once they've been open for a couple of weeks. And this kind of just does that straight from the bottle. It does take a couple of wiggles to kind of get the product showing on your lashes. And it's quite good for layering up as well. That's okay. Looking at this now, this reminds me a lot of like Too Faced packaging. It's kind of like a metally sort of tube. And thinking about it, that's the same kind of mascara one that Too Faced have as well. So I wonder if that's supposed to be a dupe for that. It's very weighty. Feels a lot more expensive than it actually is. But that's actually a decent mascara. It's not my most favorite thing in the world, but it looks pretty good. I'm sad about this eyeshadow though. Like, I was expecting it to be really decent. It just looks a bit bollocks. Okay, I'm now gonna go off camera, do my other eye. Let me just remove my little froggy eye ear things. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off camera, do this eyeball, and then I'll show you guys the finished look. Okay, so this is the finished look, and yeah, I'm not feeling the eyeshadow palette at all, to be honest. I was thinking maybe it would be okay. Same kind of thing happened on this eye. It just looks a bit wishy-washy. Like, I have to close my eyes, 'cause like I said, I can't wink with this one, but like, it just looks wishy-washy. It doesn't look that blended. And I was spending like quite a bit of time also trying to blend this and it just wasn't happening. And I also didn't even use concealer base for this eye. I just used a normal eye primer. So yeah, this, it's not that good. If you're like sitting there and thinking, I really want the colors in the Norvina palette, but I can't afford it or I don't want to spend that much money on the Norvina palette, then you do get a similar kind of like tone to the ABH palette, but the shadows aren't anywhere near as pigmented and they just don't blend as well. So unless you're like a wizard, if you are, let me know what Hogwarts house you're in. I'm a Slytherin. But yeah, I wouldn't rush out to buy this. Like I said, there've been other palettes they've done before that have been really good. This one, no. However, the other products, they're okay. I'm not gonna sit here and say they're game changing and they're like the best products ever, but if you're after a skinny brow pencil, this is a decent one. If you're after a cheap brow gel, this is actually really good. It's probably one of my favorite things from like everything I tried out. The mascara's nice. I wouldn't say it's like the best mascara, but it's also like, it's done bits. And then yeah, if you guys, like I said, do struggle with redness, this could be okay. It does seem quite pigmented and quite greeny on the skin, so it could very well kind of like counteract the redness. So yeah, everything else that I tried seemed to be okay. Just this guy, not so much. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this makeup look. Like, are you into it? Am I being too harsh on the palette? Or do you just think it does look kind of like this bit looks patchy and it's all just a bit wishy-washy and I'm just not into it. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've tried out any other Aldi products, like if there's anything else that they launch, because they seem to launch things at like random times. Then I can do another one of these videos or just like feature products in a first impressions. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of me, because I upload every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. And like I've said before, I am now streaming on Twitch. I am now uploading more regularly on Ladiesman69. That is my favorite channel. Like, if you want to see me, like me, not just like in the confines of my studio, me just like actually, like, I have legs. I don't know if any of you ever knew that, but I actually do have legs. I'm not just like shoulders upwards or boobs upwards. Who am I kidding? My boobs are way lower than that. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of me, if you want to see me gaming, then head on over to my Twitch. And if you just want to see me being like super ADHD where I just can't control it, then check out the other videos on my Ladiesman69 channel, because those videos are literally just like, it's literally just like I've gathered up all of my ADHD, squished them into one video and just gone, there you go. So yeah, if you guys want to see me doing other stuff that's not makeup, then head on over to those channels. But apart from that, that is it from me. I love you guys and I will see you in the next one. Bye.